Well, I made a mistake by having you guys, as a choice, email me questions. That turned out to be not a good decision because the others, don't get to see what those questions are. So, let's go ahead and go through some of those emails and hopefully they will answer some of your other questions. Let's go. Okay, so you'll notice through my intro that I have changed once again the name of my channel. And the reason I've done that is because I'm concentrating on something that I've been doing for several years, and that's reselling. And I'm branding, and so what I'm doing is I'm out um, picking up deals and turning around and reselling them to my customers for 40, 50, 60, sometimes 70% off of retail. So if you're new to the channel, you might want to subscribe for that. I'm going to be showing videos where I will be unboxing liquidations that I get either through online arbitrage or retail arbitrage. I'm going to eventually concentrate in just shoes, gently used shoes that I will source from several areas. But anyway, I'll be having some giveaways and stuff. So go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when I'm going to be dropping those videos. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be dropping one tomorrow or the next day on a little side hustle, I'll call it, regarding Amazon, and it worked. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified for that. Anyway, what we're going to do today is I'm going to go over some emails real quick regarding Amazon. I kind of did you all a disservice by having you have the option to email me instead of putting your comments down below. So I think in the future I'm just going to have all the comments down below, because in that way it helps everybody who comes to the channel. So let's go over some of the emails, and some of this might have been addressed before, but I think a lot of it hasn't. So let's just quickly go through this. I don't want the video to be too long for you guys. I'm going to be looking away from the camera a little bit while I read these. All right, so, all right, I was wondering if there's a phone number for Amazon Dispatch or Logistics. I'm trying to get in touch with them before I get all the insurance requirements they need in order for me to sign up with them. Thanks in advance. Okay, so the thing with Amazon is they do not make it easy to contact them. There is no phone number until after you become onboarded, okay? And then you can contact whoever you want. Before that, everything has to be done through email, and sometimes they do take their time with the email. So the website that you used to be able to go to was relay.amazon.com for all of the information. They have changed that. The website now is relaypartner.com. So relaypartner.com, and here's a screenshot of what it looks like. You go there and you should be able to have all of the information you need and be able to communicate with Amazon through that website, okay? All right. I was watching your videos on YouTube and wanted to know what you pay for your trucking insurance, cargo and liability. Hey guys, look, I'm going to tell you what I paid, but it doesn't mean that's what you're going to pay. Experience, how old or how new is your truck? What's the value of the truck? Where do you live? What's your driving record like? All of that comes into play, okay? But my first year authority, believe I put down $3,000, $3,200. I put down $3,200. That covered my first 3 months of premiums, I believe. And then I was at about $1,320 a month, okay? And I went through a broker. Lancer Insurance, I think, is whom we finally settled on through this broker. But listen, just because that's what I paid, it does not mean that's what you guys will pay, okay? All those things come into play when you get commercial insurance. All right, so I'm a business owner who's been in multiple industries. I wanted to pick your brain about being in the trucking industry. My goal isn't as much about being an owner operator, but more about being a business owner. We are looking to buy anywhere from 3 to 10 trucks and either sign up with FedEx or Amazon. I just wanted to get your insight on the profit potential per truck as an owner of the company. You know, again, subjective. I mean, the current situation, of course, is going to play a big part and is playing a big part in rates. As we know, December, January, February, and into March isn't such a hot time to be trucking as much as spring, summer, and fall. That's where all the rates are, right? So, and everyone's business model is different. I can't even begin to tell you how much revenue you can make per truck. It's just a hard question for me to answer. The best thing I can tell you guys is to keep doing your research. That's why you're here right now listening to me. Keep doing your research on YouTube. There are a lot of good people out there to listen to, okay? If you want a no-nonsense person to listen to, and he's just going to tell it to you like it is, okay? But I found him pretty trustworthy. Calvin Leak. Calvin, L-E-A-K, I believe. Look for Calvin. He is a Landstar owner-operator. And just tell him that Pickett and Grinning sent you over to him. He's not going to know me by Pickett and Grinning, but I've talked to him through Tony's Topics, I think, before. So anyway, go listen to some of Calvin's stuff because he's straightforward. He doesn't sugarcoat anything either, all right? Okay, let's continue on. Next one. Hello, Tony. I won't say his name, but he is from Greensboro, North Carolina. I'm a company driver out of Charlotte, been with the company for 15 years. I've been thinking about doing Amazon Relay and was wondering if it is possible. I need to check something here real quick. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. I got a little sidetracked. If it's possible to do it with a day cab. So yes, you can run Amazon Relay with a day cab as long as you're going to have work that is going to not require you to have a sleeper and that you can finish up in that day, right? So it's not always possible to get an out and back with Amazon the same day. So you might have to have a hotel, right? But yes, I saw day cabs coming in and out from authorized contractors. All right, the next question. Hey Tony, I follow you on YouTube and recently applied for Amazon Relay. Had a few questions for you, and he wanted me to call him, and I have not done so as of yet because those calls, as I've done in the past, can get very, very lengthy, and I am so busy with the things I have to do. I would rather you guys just go ahead and ask me the questions down below, and I'll answer them. I'm a lot better about it now, okay? So just ask me anything you want down below, and I will answer that question for you, okay? Because then we get right to the point. There's no side talk, and I can get on with my day, and it's nothing against you guys, but just as I value your time, my time it has to have some value to it too, right, with everything I'm involved with. But I would just love to be able to answer your questions, get right to the point, and give you the answer that you're looking for. And if I don't know, by the way, the answer to a question, I'm not going to BS you. I'm going to tell you, hey, man, I don't know this. If I know somebody else on YouTube that can help you, I will send you over there, okay? All right, let's look at some more of these. These are pretty good questions. All right. I came across your video on YouTube when searching for how to get in touch with someone at Amazon regarding Relay. Again, right? Good luck. It's email until you get signed on, and then you've got all kinds of phone numbers. I'm trying to apply to drive with Amazon via Relay, and I keep getting a non-compliant response, but can't talk to anyone about why. Do you have any insight regarding this by chance? The issue here was she's got some new authority, and it was not past the 20 or 21 days of when they go in to kind of like do a background check or whatever before they activate your authority. So remember that if you guys don't have your authority yet, you pay your 300, 250, 300, 350 or something online. You fill out the application, and then when you submit that, it's 20 or 21 working days, Monday through Friday. Saturdays and Sundays don't count, and holidays don't count. Okay, so it's a month. Now, when those 21 days go by, they're still not going to activate your authority if you don't have any insurance on file. So that means that you basically have to pay for insurance early. And what I mean by that is that you need to have your insurance in place about 2 weeks, no more than 2 weeks into your 20 or 21 days, okay? Because it takes about that long once you send in your down payment for the insurance and you get your binder, and then for that insurance company to upload your information to the FMCSA, it's about a 2-week process. So yes, you're paying for insurance and you're not using the equipment yet. You're not able to drive yet. It's just part of the beast, okay? You're going to have to do that anyway, whether you do it 2 weeks before the 21 days or if you do it after the 21 days is over. So you just go ahead and just get her done so that when that 20th or 21st day comes along, you're ready to roll. The FMCSA will say, oh, yes, he does have his insurance on file. Yes, he does have his BOC3 on file. And by the way, if you don't know what some of these things are in your permits and so forth, for some of you newbies, OOIDA will help you through all of this. And this person right here didn't know that she needed to be part of a drug consortium, and that would have been a big flag if she had got caught with not having her drug program in place. OOIDA will help you with that. Okay. Any questions you have, owner-operated questions, they have been fantastic for me. I don't go purchase all their products. I use some of their stuff because they are a little pricey, but their information is solid. All right, let's move on down. Just a few more to go here, guys. Just a few more minutes. Hey, Tony, I just watched some of your vids and subscribed to your channel. Appreciate the subscribers, by the way. I really appreciate all of you listening to me. But I want you to use me too, okay? I want you to use the comments down below to ask me questions. I have, I've been driving since 2005. I was a railroad engineer before that. But I've been a CDL instructor. I have worked with the FMCSA on some special projects. I have worked with the California Highway Patrol on projects. So I have a lot of knowledge. I'd like to say I know a little bit about a lot of things, okay? And if I don't know, I'm not going to BS you like I said earlier. I'm going to send you to somebody who does know. All right. I do have a question about access to the Amazon load board. There was an ad on Indeed.com from a logistics company wanting owners of straight trucks to come aboard and run loads. My question is, do leased-on operators have access to the website load board and actually book their own loads? And he says, keep up the good work. So listen, yes, it is possible. You can find a small owner operator who's got 1 or 5 trucks or whatever, and it's up to him whether or not he wants to give you access to the Relay load board to book your own loads, okay? If he does, then you get the app on your phone and you can go in to his account and book your own loads. I've seen some Landstar owner-operators that have drivers do that with some of their drivers. Sometimes they want to bring you on, see how you run, and maybe go through some exercises with you to say, okay, if you start from here and go here, what are you going to do after that? So, yes, bottom line is it is possible, but it's up to the trucking company owner whether or not they want to give you that access, okay? Alrighty, I think this one and 2 more. Hey, Mr. Tony, how are you? I was watching your video about Amazon, how to use it. It's really helpful. I do have one question though. I did set up Amazon Relay and I assigned a driver, but I don't see the load board on my account. I do have the dashboard and everything else, only the load board is missing. So I seem to remember that when I signed up with Amazon, it was over a year ago, so I'm not remembering fully, but I remember having to download two or having two sign-ons. Download one app with two sign-ons or two apps with two different sign-ons. I think it's two apps with two different sign-ons. You have to, once you get aboard, you have to use the, now you have a phone number now because he's already been authorized. Call that number. They have a technical support team. Technical support will walk you through exactly what you need to do. Okay. Alrighty. That was the one we just talked, and here's the next one. Hey, Mr. Tony, how are you? I just watched your video. I'm an owner-operator looking to expand out and trying to find out a good company I can put my trucks on that have loads and pay good. Can you give me some information on Amazon and Uber Freight that you are part of, if you don't mind me asking? So, you know, I just... Well, this is a good point. This is a good area for me to segue into what's happening with me right now. So in February, because I also had another email, or actually it was a comment down below on one of my videos that said, hey, I noticed your authority was deactivated. And yes, it has been. Middle of February, I deactivated my authority due to a huge repair on my truck. And I'm actually still considering whether or not I want to go ahead and go through with fixing that truck. And get it back out on the road, or if I'm just going to go ahead and concentrate on what I've been doing for years, and that's reselling, hence my picking and grinning. Anyway, because of that, I have no information about the load boards since the middle of February. So yes, I ran Uber Freight, I ran Amazon, I ran Convoy, and I did Coyote, and I did the DAP board. And oh man, there's one more. I'll think of it in a minute. But anyway, I loved Convoy. I do have a Convoy video. Just scroll down my video list. You'll see it's titled Convoy or something. I loved Convoy. All right. So regarding rates and stuff, I'm kind of out of the loop on that. Okay. So I apologize for that. Now with Amazon, even though I don't have access to the load board anymore, I still get all of their emails. I know what's going on in the company. I know where there's problems. I know where there's work. But the others, I'm just out of the market, so to speak. So I really can't help you with that too much. And we're going to call this this last one right here. Hey, Tony, I was wondering if there's a phone number for Amazon Dispatcher Logistics. I think, didn't we do that earlier? I think we may have done that earlier. And again, the phone number is not given to you until you're actually an authorized carrier with them. So that's about it. I thought there was something else I wanted to talk to you guys about. Told you about my authority, but let's just leave it at that. Please comment down below. Give me all your questions. I can probably answer 98% of them. And then please subscribe and like, if you would please. It helps the channel out. And you'll be getting notifications if you do hit that bell about when I have merchandise and my giveaways and my unboxings and so forth, okay? I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging with me. I don't want to lose you as subscribers, my trucking buddies out there, okay? I think that what I'm turning the channel into, I think you guys can get some ideas from it, and I'm probably benefit from it, you know, with my giveaways. So hang in there with me. Again, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by and giving me some of your time, and we will talk to you guys soon. Please be safe out there.